Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
This warp storm could trap us here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even so, were there a chaos presence on Tartarus, it is better we leave them here with the Orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide. We will use these 3 days to settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
This does involve him. You should have shown him a modicum of respect.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do. You requested the Inquisition undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. I merely fear that you might see chaos, but it does not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Captain, that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner. But perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here, where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of chaos escape the system before the storm? No. We will not use this freak occurrence as an excuse to avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother Captain, as always.
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Orbital Command has indicated the dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
Cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't orcs, then it must be the forces of chaos. We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here.
Awaiting orders. Understood.
The sacred artifact will now be available to us.
Yes,
Construct it, and we will
one.
have access to powerful abilities.
With all due haste, initializing one of your instructions.
Scouts awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects. I serve mankind. Praise the Emperor. For terror, I serve
Marine squad
mankind.
deployed.
Confirm. Praise the Emperor. Faith and duty. Faith and
Orcs.
duty. Attack!
Yes, my lord.
He who stands with me shall be
Scouts
my
ready.
brother.
Fear not, Psycho.
Securing objective. Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant.
Wait. They weren't attacking.
What is
They
your
were
order?
fleeing.
What could inspire fear in an
Faith
orc?
is our shield. Onward to glory! We are the Emperor's chosen. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
At your command.
What is your order? Understood. We stand ready.
He who stands with me shall
Direct us
be
to the
my
enemy.
brother.
Faith is our shield. Direct us to the enemy.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Defending objective.
I shall obey. I exist to serve. As you wish. Yes, Lord. I shall obey. I shall obey. Initializing build
Scouts here.
protocol.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Fear denies faith. Moving out. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Scouts here.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
We stand ready.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Praise the Emperor.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Yes, I will see that it happens. On my way.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste. Yes, Lord. As you wish. Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish.
Scouts in position. Commencing infiltration.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Something is not right here. These orc bodies do not look like they were dispatched by Imperial hands. Agreed. We must proceed with caution. We shall know no fear. Eldar, by my command.
Mistaken about the presence
Attack!
of the forces of chaos.
Be it Eldar or chaos, we shall know
I will have
no
answers
fear.
either way.
Press on. For the Emperor. Confirmed. Space Marines, advance!
Direct us to the enemy.
What would you have me do?
Here to serve. With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Defending
Initializing
objective.
build protocol. I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Here to serve. I shall obey. Yes, Lord. With all due haste. I await your instructions.
My knowledge is at your
Today,
disposal.
the enemy shall know fear. Agreed.
We stand ready. Orders received. Taking hits!
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. I will do as you ask. I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Yes, my lord. Getting into position.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste, I will do as you ask.
Scouts awaiting orders. Search commencing. Search commencing. Yes, my lord. Getting into position. Commencing infiltration. Gathering intelligence. I sense danger. We will root it out. Gathering intelligence. Search commencing. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. On patrol. Commencing infiltration. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Search commencing. I sense danger. We will root it out. Search commencing. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Apothecaries are standing by to tend to our wounded. Build them at the sacred artifact.
Apothecary ready.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Apothecary ready.
I will do as you ask.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready.
Here to serve.
What is it you desire? On my way.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Fear
Imperium.
not the Psyker.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Marine
For the
squad
glory
deployed.
of the Emperor.
Direct us to the enemy. Apothecary here. Who requires my aid? The battlefield awaits. I follow your commands. Apothecary here. Direct me to the injured.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
The battlefield awaits. Who requires my aid? How can I serve? Who requires my aid? What are your needs? Who requires my aid? The battlefield awaits. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
My faith is my shield.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. I will do as
On
you
alert,
ask.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
The battlefield awaits. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The battlefield awaits. How can I serve?
What is it you desire?
I am ready to
Venerate
pass
the
judgment.
immortal Emperor.
Yes, Lord. As you wish. Yes, Lord. I await your instructions.
Apothecary here. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What are your needs?
Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration. On patrol. I sense danger. We will root it out. I sense danger. We will root it out. Getting into position. Gathering intelligence. Search commencing. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Getting into position. Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
Apothecary here. Apothecary here. Direct me to the injured. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. No
Dark
servant
Reapers,
of the
fall
Emperor
back.
shall fall
We
if
need
I can
Rhino
help it.
transport tanks. They will allow us to get through unscathed and attack the Dark Reapers on those cliffs above. Rhino transports are now available. Build them at the machine cult.
None can stand
Walk
before the
softly.
Inquisition.
Carry a big gun.
None can stand before the Inquisition. We think alike.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
How can I serve? I will see that it happens.
Transport deployed.
Fear not the Psycho.
I am prepared. No one will stop us. Agreed.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Transport deployed.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Rhino transport deployed. Rhino ready. Take refuge within our armor.
What are your needs? The battlefield awaits. The battlefield awaits. Squad embarking.
Rhino transport is prepared. Take refuge within our armor. Rhino transport is prepared. Take refuge within our
The
armor.
fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. As ordered.
Rhino here. We carry the Rhino ready. Rhino transport is prepared. We deliver in Rhino transport is prepared. Rhino ready. We deliver into battle. Rhino transport is prepared.
Under
Rhino
fire!
here. We deliver into battle. Rhino ready. We deliver into battle. Rhino transport is prepared.
Taking heavy fire!
Rhino ready.
Disembarking. How can I serve?
Rhino here. Going straight to the front line.
Disembarking.
Rhino ready. We carried the virtue. Rhino transport is prepared.
Disembarking.
Rhino here.
Disembarking. The battlefield awaits.
Rhino here.
The battlefield awaits. The battlefield awaits. No servant of the Emperor shall fall in my court. How can I serve? Direct me to the injured. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What are your needs? Direct me to the injured. Direct me to the injured. Fire in the hole! I follow your command. Shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Fire in the hole! Defending objective. Taking heavy fire. No servant of the Emperor shall fall in my court.
At your command.
Apothecary here. Apothecary here.
Scouts awaiting orders.
What are your needs? No servant, the fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
With all due haste.
What are your needs? How can I serve? The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. I follow your commands. Apothecary here.
At your command. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts advance.
The battlefield awaits. The battlefield awaits. What are your needs? Direct me to the injured.
I have awoken.
What are your needs? Direct me to the injured. Marine squad deployed. To the injured. The enemy is attacking. How can I serve? Apothecary here. Death or healing.
Yes,
I care not witches. Apothecary here. What are your needs? The battlefield awaits. Apothecary here. How can I serve? Marine squad deployed. Direct me to the injured.
I have awoken.
Direct me to the injured. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Direct me to the injured. Direct me to the injured. Death or healing. I care not which. Marine squad deployed. What are your needs? The battlefield awaits. Apothecary here. The battlefield awaits.
Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. We will move ahead
How can I serve?
and mark any enemy positions. Scouts ready. On patrol.
Marine squad deployed.
I have awoken.
I sense danger. We will root it out. I sense danger. We will root it out. Search commencing. Gathering intelligence. Commencing infiltration. Gathering intelligence. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts advance. Getting into position. Gathering intelligence.
Mission accomplished.
Gathering intelligence.
How can I serve? Faith is our shield.
I have awoken. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will. Even in death I still serve.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
I stand ready. Follow my orders.
I am prepared. By order
Yes.
of the Inquisition, I am taking command
I
here.
have awoken.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Confirm, he who stands with me shall be
Here
my
to
brother.
serve. I exist to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Apothecary here. The battlefield awaits. How can I serve? What are your needs? How can I serve? The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What are your
I
needs?
have awoken.
What are your needs? I follow your commands. What are your needs? Apothecary here. How can I serve?
Command me. At last, back to war.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Faith is eternal. Even in death I still serve. I will crush those who stand before me. Even in death I still serve. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, most beneficent one.
At last, back to war. Take me into battle. Even in death I still serve. To me, my brothers. At last, back to war. To me, my brothers. Even in death I still serve. Take me into battle. I am ready to serve. Again. I will be there soon. At last, back to war. At last, back to war. Take me into battle. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
What is it you desire? On my way.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
The
yourself.
fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's
I am
finest.
the instrument of his will. At last, back to war. I will crush those who stand before me. Even in death I still serve.
Taking damage.
I am ready to serve. Again. Command me. By his word. Faith is eternal. By his word. Command me. Even in death I still serve. I shall end. I am the instrument of his will. I am ready to serve. Again. At last, back to war. I will crush those who
At your
stand before
command.
me.
Strategic point identified.
I am ready to serve. Again. Faith is eternal. I will be there soon. Faith is eternal.
The battlefield awaits. How can I serve? Direct me to the injured.
What would you have me do? Follow my lead.
Apothecary here. What are your needs?
Position secure. Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Yes?
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Hope is the first step
What is it
on
you
the road
desire?
to disappointment.
Scouts here. Scouts advance. Commencing infiltration. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
At least we know that the orcs and Eldar are not in league together.
When one enemy attacks another, it does not mean they aren't in league. Just that
Scouts
they are living up
advance.
to their lack of honor.
And those who lack honor deserve death.
Even in death I still serve. I will crush those who stand before me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I will purge the unclean. I will crush those who stand before me. I will purge the unclean. Command me. At last, back to war. I shall end. I am ready to serve. Again. Identifying targets. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Burn, heretic. I am ready to serve. Again. Even in death I still serve. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will. Fate is eternal. Identifying targets back to war. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war. Take me into battle. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Taking heavy fire.
Establishing a secondary base near this location will give us a forward position with which to engage the enemy.
I am the instrument of his will. Command me. By his word, at last, back to war. At last, back to war. Moving out. I am the instrument of his will. Even in death I still serve. By his word, it is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. To me, my brothers, I am the instrument of his will. Moving out. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, Lord?
The battlefield awaits.
Scouts in position. Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence. Gathering intelligence.
Even in death I still serve. I am ready to serve, again. Even in death I still serve. Take me into battle. I am the instrument of his will. At last, back to war.
Taking heavy fire.
I will be there soon. Moving out. I am the instrument of his will. Faith is eternal. Even in death I still serve. I have waited long death I still serve. It is better to die for the emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war. I am ready to serve, yes. Even in death I still serve. Even in death I still serve. I will be there soon. Faith is eternal. Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
How can I serve? The battlefield awaits.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Scouts awaiting orders. Gathering intelligence. Strategic point identified. Strategic point identified.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The battlefield awaits. Apothecary here. Direct me to the injured. The battlefield awaits. Direct me to the injured. The battlefield awaits. I follow your commands. The battlefield awaits.
Position secure.
Direct me to the injured. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Direct me to the injured.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
I am the instrument of his will. I will crush those who stand to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will.
Area
I will
secured.
be there soon.
The Emperor protects.
Yes?
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
What would you have me do? For the Emperor. Confirmed.
I am ready to pass judgment.
How can I serve?
Fear not the Psycho.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Scouts in
Initializing build
position.
protocol. I await your instructions. As you wish. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Scouts here. Scouts advance. Gathering intelligence. Scouts advance. Getting into position. Getting into position. I sense danger. We will root it out. Gathering intelligence. Search commencing. Scouts advance. Scouts advance. On patrol. Commencing infiltration. Gathering intelligence. Getting into position. Search commencing. Getting into position. Search commencing. Gathering intelligence.
I await your instructions. I shall obey. Here to serve. Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Faith is eternal. Take me into battle.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey.
Faith is eternal. I will purge the unclean. I will crush those who stand before me.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I am the instrument of his will.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Through discipline, we prevail.
Taking damage.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Command me. I will be there soon. Faith is eternal. Moving out. Command me. I am the instrument of his will. Even in death I still serve. At last, back to war. Take me into battle.
My faith is my shield. For terror.
I am ready to serve. Again. At last, back to war. Moving out. At last, back to war.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I am the instrument of his will. To me, my brothers.
Taking damage.
I am ready to serve. Again. Faith is eternal. I have waited long for this day.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
There is no such thing as innocence. I stand ready. Mind over matter. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Scouts awaiting orders. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Search commencing. Commencing infiltration.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.